like for you being one of the only women when you first started out? What was your first job in the industry, by the way?
I started with Gulf Oil, which was eventually bought by Chevron, designing offshore platforms and pipelines to be installed in West Africa.
Wow.
So from a very early age, I started traveling over to work with our contractors in France and then working in Angola and Nigeria and the Congo, or Zaire at the time.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So how many other women were with you?
None.
None.
I was the only woman engineer in the group. And to be honest, I was one of the very few in university in mechanical engineering. So one day, actually later in my career, as I was working in Angola, one of my offshore superintendents came in to meet me, new in the job. And he says, well, I've never worked for a woman before, so how is it? And I said, well, I've never worked for a woman before, so I don't know. And he said, okay, we'll get along great. And we did. But, it was not that unusual because it was all I knew. But over time, my expectations for more women in our industry grew. I think in Kazakhstan, I had somewhat of an epiphany where I realized that my team, many Kazakh and Russian women, were looking to me as a role model, and I had never thought about that I was a role model. I was always so focused, head down on my job, my career, how I could create value. So then I started taking that job as a role model much more seriously, and I've been a huge advocate for the advancement of women in this industry ever since then. So it's been 40 years of, at least 25 or 30 of that pushing very hard for the advancement of women.